We are here with Andrew Liveris, the CEO and Chairman of Dow Chemical.
Thank you, Ryan. Happy to be here.
We've had the privilege of working with you for over a decade to support many elements of your strategic agenda. Start with framing the key questions that you needed to address regarding your team and organization.
I was placed in the job as CEO on a platform of transforming Dow from a commodity cyclical chemical company where the assets, the physical assets were centric, to where the human asset would become centric in our go-to-market value-add solution provider strategy. Why would we do that? Global competition had flattened our industry. We literally saw state-owned enterprises entering the mix. We saw private equity firms. The global chemical industry was being remade. What we had to do as Dow was figure out what our North Star would be, where's our direction, get that strategy put in place, but then do the people transformation, the cultural transformation to suit. Egon Zehnder came in early and was part of the assessment process. Your partnership and the needs that we had at the time, year in, year out, you demonstrated that we could together help Dow's leaders, me, my management team, my board, really undertake that change with method, because it has to be systemic.
Andrew, in that regard, is there any particular example you can give us where our assessment has been particularly impactful? Any insights perhaps we've provided in the assessment work that led to a strategic decision?
Rewiring a century-old company in the embodiment of the people, the managers you met and assessed at that time, okay, took us to where we were but couldn't take us to where we needed to go. And the hardest thing to do is to actually change based on logic and fact and real assessment against best-in-class practice. Zehnder's got a capability that can do this. And your first work product showed me that. And from that, I took active decisions to change leadership. I think the human talent of Dow today is well equipped to do this next 5 or 10 years of execution. A growth company, a value growth company, a solutions provider, one that operates at the intersection of markets, government, society, sustainability as a driver. It's got the talent. We've attracted the talent in. We're now named to Chief Executive's Best Company for Leaders. I mean, that was unimaginable 10 years ago that we would be seen as a company that has that talent.
What is it about Egon Zehnder that you feel differentiates the firm?
Well, you've matched our speed. I mean, every request that went to you, I mean, I'd say it very bluntly, we always looked at alternatives, good companies do. You kept selecting yourselves in based on your full range of capabilities. You didn't portray yourself as a siloed human resource company. It wasn't one area you were good at. You were good at a range of different areas. I don't find that very often in high bandwidth companies. So you're selecting in, and depending on our need at the time, kept us in business together.
So given the magnitude of the change in the leadership team, what's been the impact of our work or the insights that have helped to mitigate those risks and enable that success?
Identification of gaps as a leadership team was one of the big aha moments I kept arriving at. Because what you did is you amplified the numerator of what were the strengths of the people that were around us, and then you didn't make the negatives a denominator. It wasn't a takeaway. It was a gap. It was a hole that had to be filled. And that sort of assessment, ongoing by the way, has resulted in that massive change that was just described. This leadership team we have in place, I would tell you, is as good as any I can see in the industry and beyond, and as good as any we've had at Dow. I mean, I get retirees from executive ranks who spend time with this team and say, we were never this good. Why? Because we selected in based on the needs of tomorrow, not on the legacy of yesterday.